Hi, my name is Diamond. I live in the US and I want to introduce you to Pastoral Care and Leadership Institute, whose vision is to equip Christians with sound biblical truth at the comfort of their homes. As you join Pastoral Care course, you will learn how to study the Bible and draw contextual interpretations to God's Word, and your ability to communicate the gospel will be enhanced. I am inviting you to join the next online course. To register, please follow the link below or send us an email at pastoralcareleadership@gmail.com or send a message on WhatsApp. Thank you.
Thank you very much. A wonderful evening to us all. Yesterday, we started by looking at the recent trend in communication. And today, we are going to look at some few things that will help us to focus on what we need to be focusing on to engage our community effectively. I believe that we understand now that it's not just about having the right content, but the transmission is also very crucial in our world today. So until you know your audience, you may not know the right channel to use. Just like we'll be saying over time that in communication, audience analysis is crucial. It's crucial in everything that we do. We must first identify with our audience, and is that gives us the right channel that is most effective in our communication. Now, the reason why we need to have this understanding is because the world is changing. And as the world is changing, the communication patterns and models are also changing because people are not stagnant. And we cannot remain in the old and be able to reach out to our generation. So we are in the generation of communication. ICT you is about the people you are communicating to. So in our generation, we must come to that understanding that we are in a new generation. So I believe that for every one of us, yesterday we looked at a few things, which I know probably has opened our eyes on what we need to be focusing on presently, so that we do not play the game against the gallery. So communication trends, these are crucial information for us. Like yesterday, I started by asking which of the social media platforms we are involved with regularly. Some of us clicked Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and all that. And the truth of the matter is that people have their own varieties. Some people prefer Instagram, while some prefer to be on TikTok. And if you look at every application, they always target a particular audience. Like the TikTokers are more of a younger generation, and their agenda is to drive a very short message through audio and visual within 1 minute. So TikTokers are a bit different from YouTube. YouTube is a place where you go to get detailed information on how to do some certain things. but TikTok is almost more like a piece of information. All right. So the trends is always determined by the culture of the people. So we will look at some of the things that are relevant in engaging different social media platforms. The first thing I want to look at today is the trend of automating your communication. Now, what do we mean by automating your communication? You know, some of us probably you have been involved in some certain websites, even like Zoom has it. When you want to interact, you want to ask questions, you don't have to wait to go call the customer service. There's a robot that can discuss with you. According to Gina Amada, who is the CEO of MHC Automation, says that automating your communications enables consistent, impactful interactions with your customers, yet in a personalized way. Never again overlook a chance to truly engage with your customers in memorable ways that confirm for them why they choose you. Now, to automate means automatic response. So if I go to Zoom now, at the moment I get to Zoom, I will see a robot that will show up that will tell me, my name is this, my name is that, and ask me, is there anything I would like to know about Zoom applications? And the moment that question comes, I'll be prompted to do something about it, and I can type what I want to know. So that is something that has come in our world today, that people don't have to say it's weekend. I cannot reach out to pastoral care. Oh, it's weekend. Oh, it's midnight. No, there's always an automated communication. For some of us, we may probably have seen some WhatsApp, especially the business WhatsApp, where you send somebody a message. There's an automated response of feedback that will tell you, please, I'm not presently in the office. I will talk to you. Or sometimes it's an appreciation. Thank you for contacting pastoral care and leadership. So those are part of the trend that are in the communication world, that you don't leave people in a blank. In those days when you want to communicate via writing, you write a letter, you buy a stamp and you post it. You go to the post office and post it. Then the letter takes a couple of days, as the case may be, or months, arrives at the destination. There is no feedback. The person who reads the letter, if there is need for reply, the person picks a pen, writes, and get back to you. So through the 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 human or the postmaster. So the communication takes a long while, but with the advent of social media, you can almost get reply at the spur of the moment. You can easily get reply. So that's why as we begin to deal with people are becoming used to instant response. People are becoming used to a quick response to their communication. So it's not something we should take our eyes away from. It's something we should consider. So this is where we talked so much about yesterday, the AI. The AI actually means artificial intelligence. Now, artificial intelligence is similar to what we just discussed in the previous slide, wherein human mind have been programmed into a computer. Human mind have been have been designed through application for the computer to act like human being. Like I said, there are some portal you get to, the portal we introduce, you see someone's image, and the person can say, "Hello, my name is Cynthia." It's just a computer. How may I help you? Now, when you get such response, what happens? You are prompted to want to respond to that site. All right. Or the image can tell you, my name is Cynthia, I represent Walmart. We have a lot of products, and presently we have some promo ongoing. If you don't mind, I will show you. If you want to see them, click. That is what artificial intelligence is doing. The reason why we must understand this thing is that a time will come, you cannot communicate. The people will not give you time. Let me not say people will not give you attention to speak to them one on one. It's even becoming difficult nowadays for for family to sit together and discuss together for 1 hour. The moment 2 or 3 persons get their Android phone, they are already engaging the universe. That even the people close to them do not know much about them, but people very far away can tell much about them. So artificial intelligence is introduced, and people want to relate with robots. So this means using this technology can increase interaction sources and speed. If there are things you want to pass across to your audience or to the global world, you need to understand that the use of artificial intelligence plays a very significant role. Truth is that it has come to stay. And this is something that we all must have knowledge of. But if you so desire to learn so much, if you so desire to learn so much, you can pick up a course on artificial intelligence. Because all of these things I'm introducing, they are a course of their own. But because we are looking at communication trend, it's good you have this understanding to see how you can either use them or develop an application through a programmer to help you engage your audience. Because this is what is shaping our world today. Then we have focused on omni-channel communication. Now, if you want to get to a wide range of audience, you must have different channels of communication. There are people who are very good with email address, email, Gmail, Google Mail. You know, right now you can hardly find people who have Yahoo address, Yahoo Mail. No, I still have Yahoo Mail, but I often do not give it out because Google Mail has made it easier for people to communicate. So there are people also who probably are not email oriented. They are Instagram oriented. And if you want to send them messages, you have to use the Instagram. There are people who also prefer LinkedIn. There are people who prefer other applications, WhatsApp. You know, now you must create a system where you are able to engage different platforms, Twitter, Instablog, Instagram, just like that. Because if you create a business that is limited to just phone conversation, you're probably going to be reaching out to 0.0001 percentage of people in your neighborhood. But if you have omni-channel communication, all right, you're definitely going to be able to reach out to a wider range of audience through your communication. So whether your idea is good or bad, the truth is that you must be vast in using different platforms to communicate your idea. You must be vast. So What this means is that we should be willing to invest. We should be willing to invest on these things, because if really we want to drive the concept of the kingdom to a far location, then we need to be able to operate using the omni-channel communication style. Now, Jenna Amada also said that a successful customer communication plan is all about meeting your customers where they are in a customer journey and understanding the optional ways to seize their attention. So you don't force people to go and be using a platform they are not familiar with because they want to do business with you. You don't force people to go and be using Instagram because they want to do business with you. When you do that, you will lose them. You rather want to meet the people. You rather want to find out which of the artificial intelligence tools that they are familiar with. You rather want to engage them with at different platforms with different levels. So if you are not omni channel in your communication, when you are not omni expressive in your communication, if you are just only one way oriented in your communication, you are definitely going to lose a lot of people in your neighborhood. So today we have people who tells you, no, I don't want to do social media. I don't want to do social media. I don't want cheap popularity. The question is, if you don't engage on different channels, you end up limiting the possibility of engaging the truth you know to a wider range of audience. Then there's what we call virtual reality. It's everywhere. Virtual reality, VR for short, you will always see it when you read articles online. And it says that the future of visual reality technology was solidified when news hit the market that Facebook had become Meta. Suddenly, talks of how the metaverse would change how people shopped and consume services surfaced. I talked about this yesterday about metaverse, visual reality, and how Facebook, Frank Zuckerberg, are already working towards that. Now they are trying to create a new world order. You know, most of us Christians will say they are antichrist, they are blah blah blah. That's all we say. The truth is that this virtual reality is is going to come. Is going to come. So the only thing we should be thinking of is how do we um, tap into the virtual reality that is to come. If Jesus tarries, people people will be in their own world, like just like we are here now. In Nigeria. You can, it's like witchcraft, what we call witchcraft in Africa. It's like a space travel where you can be in a location just like you are there every time. So what we call soul travel in those recreational orders is actually what they are trying to produce through technology, where you probably feel the environment that you are in America. You can shake hands with somebody in America, and it looks so real. You feel the impulse. So this is the future, and a lot of organizations have started keying into it. So if you, for example, understand what we are talking about, you are talking about looking for a job. If you have knowledge of artificial intelligence and you understand virtual reality, you ain't going to look for a job. I tell you this. I can guarantee you this, that a lot of people will want to employ you in their companies. So major companies and corporations have started working towards engaging their audience so that it will be easy for them to express their agenda, which is to corrupt the human race. But we can take advantage of it as believers. and take the gospel to them through that pattern. Then live streaming. The next slide we have talks about live streaming. Now, live streaming, it's something at a time that was so difficult to do because you need to have a lot of gadgets to do that. But presently, with your 100 phone, you can live stream. Presently, you can even do a movie within your sphere of influence and stream it. So live streaming is also another trend in communication that is moving so fast. Live streaming is a technological communication trend offering all the same benefits to in-person events, both in real time. Hosting a conference or training, but don't want to foot the bill and deal with the logistics to have everyone in the same place, in the same space, just like what we are doing presently. We're in different locations. Pastoral Care is hosting a training, and with this training, you are connected. That is what it is. Now, streaming has actually come to solve the problems of people moving from point A to point Z. So live streaming is something we need to go and upgrade ourselves on. How do I live stream? What do I need to live stream? How best can I position the live streaming is something that we all have to look into. We all have to begin to ask questions. Go to Google, ask questions. How do I live stream? What is the best way? Is live streaming is beyond having a camera, having a phone at your front and you start speaking. There are ways you can improve the quality of your sound. There are ways you can improve the quality of your background. All of these informations are there. They are there. There are people actually that are organizing major events through streaming, and people are registering and they are making a huge financial return. There are people who probably they just teach how to cook African recipe. They do short videos. A time comes, they will stream, tell people to register, they want to teach, and they just do it and make good money. So when people want to pay, they want to see quality. So all of these informations are trained. So gone are the days where you're saying everybody must come together. COVID has changed the way gatherings are coordinated now. So we must understand that. So don't always expect people to gather together as it used to be, because generation has changed, communication process has changed, all right? And everybody is scared of COVID, and we want ventilation and all that. The stress and the financial implication, just imagine you have to fly to Nigeria to attend pastoral care course. I'm not sure any one of us would have done this program at all. Or you have to fly to the US to do pastoral care course. How many of us in Africa will be able to achieve it? But through streaming and applications like Zoom, we're able to achieve it. So it's something that is crucial. Then another thing that is creating a lot of attention now, it's is cloud storage solution. What do we mean by cloud storage solution? Now, investing on cloud storage solutions is very important. Even in Zoom, you can increase your 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 cloud capacity. Presently in Zoom, because we are registered with Zoom, we paid. We have, I think they give us about 500 gig for our cloud storage, because we fall under, I think, the premium. All right, but there are people who can have a lot of storage in the cloud. And what that means is that people want to store informations and they can't trust their gadgets. They can't trust their phones, because sometimes your phones can crash. Sometimes your phone can be stolen. So every information you have on your phone will just be taken off. once is erased or addicted. So now with the cloud storage, people are now paying for their information and document to be kept in the cloud. So more storage space when it comes to sharing a large amount of data with a lot of people in various locations. The cloud offers more storage capacity than any, sorry, the cloud offers more storage capacity than any underground solution your business could buy. And best of all, it is cheaper. So if you want to buy hard drive to store information, yes, but this intelligence says that you don't need to save it on your phone. Just put it on the cloud. Anytime you want it, you can always access it. And that makes your gadget or your devices not to be too important to you. You know, investing in cloud storage, there are things, there are areas that are very crucial for you to know. Number one is easier access for employees. So now when you put information on the cloud, all right, it will allow your employees to secure access information from anywhere without the hassle of VPN. So when you talk about cloud storage solutions, it means that anyone, any of your staff that you have given that link to can access it. Is that not important? Is that not good? Then easier access for customers. Another benefit of investing in cloud storage solution is that instead of requiring your customers to sign into a website or going through the hassle of sending multiple large documents via email, cloud solutions allow you to send your customers a direct link to the information they need. So when people have this opportunity to invest in cloud storage, it also helps them. It also helps them to be able to release information as soon as possible without delay. Another benefit of cloud storage, investing in cloud storage, is easier access for customers, not just staff or the management team. Sometimes potential customers want to know, all right? And sometimes most people don't want to sign in into a website they are not familiar with because they want to hide their IP. So when there is cloud storage, people don't need to go to the website. They just go there. Cloud storage is like a safe, it's like a bank that is kept for you. So anytime you want to take anything from the cloud, you have access to it. And that happens when customers a direct link to the information they need. When you are sent a link, as you click the link, it will take you straight into your cloud. And there you can pick up anything you want to pick. So you also understand that in investing in cloud storage solutions, cleaner collaboration is something that you enjoy. If you have remote teams collaborating on big projects, cloud-based solutions allow your teams to see edits in real time and better track how changes are made. So collaboration is good, all right? And that can only be more effective when there is cloud storage that is trusted. And that's exactly what we are talking about. Then finally, on this tonight, is the smart documents. We are in a generation where people want to listen to you to draw their conclusion. We are in a generation where people want to know what you are doing and make decisions if they can invest with you, whether their time or their finances. To meet current communication trends, let your document express your brand voice by showing customers that you are eager to harness technology and use it to their betterment. So your smart document gives you access to different information that your potential marketers can read. Smart document is crucial. It's crucial for us. You don't just put document there, you must put documents that are smart, that can reveal so many things about your company, that can reveal so many detailed information. It's more just than it's more than having a newsletter. Smart document gives you access to detailed information of the company. Sometimes it can be sent on JPEG, sometimes it can be sent on big PDF, but often than not, it must be in a format that is easily accessible to a lot of platforms, because people will not wait for you to upgrade. All right. If you want to reach people, you must upgrade and join the clique. Joining the clique doesn't mean that you have to do one or two sacrifices, that you have to upgrade and learn. You have to learn certain things about the trends in communication. So people hardly even call through direct call now. So internet or social media calls have actually started taking over the old time event and the midst of communication. Truth is that the easier, the earlier we connect to this reality, the better we become, the richer we become, then the easier it is for us to get back into the reality that we ought to be. So these are some of the few thoughts we are going to share today.